The Samsung Radioshack 500 on Fox is brought to you by Radioshack. You've got questions, we've got answers. By Chevrolet, wherever there's a winner's circle, we'll be there. By Napa Auto Parts, Napa, we keep America running. And by Coca-Cola, the official soft drink of NASCAR. No change in the front five. Bill Elliott leading by 1.1 seconds at 36 laps in the Samsung Radioshack 500. Here's a look at the interval. First, second, third. Elliott a second over Sadler, and Jeff Gordon another 0.4 of a second back. Bobby Labonte, the fourth place car, is 5.6 seconds off the lead.
The thing I'm going to be interested to see is if in fact we can get another groove, a little higher groove. Right now everybody is committed to the bottom. You know, get that left wheel off the white line, you feel like you're out of control, but they got to get the car, they got to move the groove up a little bit so they can do some passing here when they start lapping cars.
We're not that many laps away from starting to lap some cars either, Darrell.
So as you watch these cars, they'll continue to move that black streak up. They have to. If you look at there comes a 42 off the corner there. He's been fishing around looking for a little bit higher line. He's right behind Dale Jarrett as they go down into turn one down here. Watch him. Watch his entry into the corner. He goes in. Well, you might know when we started to focus in on him, but he's been running a little bit higher. I think he's just trying to figure out how to get around Dale Jarrett, but he's been using the outside pretty effectively. Goes down into three. Now he's up there a little bit. He's about a lane higher, right up in what I would, if you went to the sprint car races, you'd call the cushion.
And we did, and Steve Kinzer did a heck of a job.
He did.
Won both nights here.
He whooped them.
You're riding with Dale Jarrett, who started 18th. Bill Elliott, our leader, 1.1 seconds back. Elliott Sadler at Robert Yates Ford. Here's Steve.
And Mike DW was talking about these guys on the bottom. Elliott Sadler says he's going to stay on the bottom because the track's a little bit slicker than it was yesterday. He says his race car is neutral in, tight to center, and we have trouble on the racetrack at Steve Park.
Steve Park spins off turn 4, and cars scatter to miss him. Many take evasive action down pit road.
Man, they did. They were coming off a corner there going down pit road wide open.
Jeff Burton, Ward Burton, Michael Waltrip,
Jeff Burton.
Kenny Wallace.
I don't think Jeff Burton ever lifted.
Second caution of the day at lap 41. Jimmy Spencer is not able to get back on the lead lap as they come around and take the caution flag.
Now, I'm sure we'll see everybody to pit road now, and the thing that didn't really work out for those guys that pitted earlier back on lap 13 or 14, we've almost run so far they're going to have to pit again.
Yep.
Let's see what happened to Steve Park, the yellow car.
See the yellow car, and he's got the 0 car down under him. I don't know. That looked like they just looked like Steve lost it to me.
Just got loose, bad loose.
Mark Martin, and I think that was Sterling Marlin, who squeezed through on the outside.
Yeah. See, there goes the 16 through the grass. I mean, it was pretty evasive action by everyone, and he's a lucky guy, I'm telling you, not to have any more problems than he had out of that.
Because that's one of the most dangerous places of this racetrack, I think, coming off turn 4 into this double dog leg.
And Sterling may have brushed the wall in all that. I'm not sure he got through cleanly. I think Mark Martin did.
It's just, you know, you just start in the back. It's just, you're just so fortunate when you make it all the way up through there without something happening. I know Sterling's got a good car, but I tell you, it's going to be tough to make it to the front.
Pit road will be open. Let's ride with Michael Waltrip.
You see all that? That's just like running into a bank of fog. You have no idea what's in there.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Jimmy Spencer's a lonely man because him and a pace car, the only one stayed out on the racetrack, Dick Berggren.
Jerry Nadeau in for 4 tires and fuel. He is complaining that the car is tight coming off the corners. They're telling him to go in a little bit easier, and they're going to give him an air pressure adjustment. To that.
And Bill Elliott comes to a stop. They're going to make an air pressure adjustment on the right side tires. He was tight from the center of the corner off. 4-tire change for Jeff Gordon. Said the car had really gone to his liking, but then when he got behind traffic, a little bit tight. It's going to be a race off. The 9 is going to do it. To Steve.
Well,
Matt Elliott Sadler in that 38 was complaining he wanted more side bite, so they made an air pressure adjustment, a ½ pound out of both right side tires.
Didn't see a lot of damage on Sterling's car as he went past. We may have to check with his crew to see if indeed he did catch the wall trying to get past Steve Park.
These pit stops now is when you make changes to your car. You got to be careful. Guys that were junk, they need to make big changes, but the guys that wasn't, they better be careful making changes.
Second caution of the day at lap 43 in the Samsung Radioshack 500. Oh. Welcome back to Texas Motor Speedway, where Bill Elliott was first off pit road ahead of Sadler, Gordon, Wallace, and Newman. Now you'll see Steve Park spin in this replay and watch oncoming Sterling Marlin. There's Mark Martin.
Bam.
Yeah.
Right there.
That wall pretty good bit.
Looks like he's bent that right front fender in a good bit.
Let's look at the pit stop summary right here. Guys coming to pit road. Of course, Bill Elliott coming in first, going out first. Our pit road, that's including the pit stop. But look at Rusty Wallace in that group right there. Went from 7th to 4th. They got the job done on pit road.
Again, Jimmy Spencer trying to get back on the lead lap.
Green.
Elliott gets the gear, but here comes, oh, smoke from Elliott. He's blown it up maybe.
She blew.
Yep. Yeah, he's in trouble big time.
Could be one of two things. he could have missed a shift.
Darrell, that's coming out the exhaust pipe out the right side. The caution is out.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Spencer is going to come around and get back on the lead lap as we have caution at lap 47 for Bill Elliott.
Again, I want to reiterate, you spin the tires here so many times on a restart. When you spin the tires, when you go to shift gears, sometimes you'll miss the shift. I'm not saying Bill did that. We'll find out when we talk to him, but I've had that happen a number of times and seen it happen a number of times.
Matt, can you update us?
Well, Mike, he just told crew chief Mike Ford, Bill Elliott said, Mike, it was vibrating a little bit earlier on.
Matt, he just made that left turn to the garage here, which indicates they pretty much know it's probably over with.
A tough break for the track record holder, Bill Elliott. Here's our special number on the Fox Be a Grand Marshal for a Day contest. Just log on to NASCAR.com or FoxSports.com and enter that car number for your chance to win. The winner will start the race, ride in the pace car, mow the grass in the tri-oval, and wave the checkered flag at Rockingham in 2004. For more details, log on to FoxSports.com or NASCAR.com. Third caution of the day in the Samsung Radioshack 500. You're watching NASCAR on Fox.